Hello, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Paige and today I'm going to be showing you a hot girl makeup routine that actually works in 2025. Let's get started. Let's just tie our hair to get out of our face. I like to start with moisturizing my face or putting on a primer. I feel like the under is very important for the look, like the skin prep. Now I'm gonna go in with, which I love doing 2016 eyebrows, you can't take them away from me. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Dip Brow. I'm using the shade Granite brow brush. Fill in my eyebrows because I have really thin eyebrow hair, so if you have thicker hair you might do less. I really just color these in. You know why? Because if there's a mess everywhere, I'm literally gonna carve out these brows. So with a brush like this, which my brush is broken, use it to carve my brows. I think this is kind of called an angled brush. And I'm gonna use my Revlon Color Stray Flex Wear Full Coverage Concealer, 24 hours. Do you see that? Sharpen the brows up. And then I like to bring it down a bit. And I go in with more products because I do like to carve the top of my eyebrows as well. That's so satisfying. I love it. Shape, like I think it really makes a big difference in the makeup look, eyebrows for sure. For me personally, yes, because I've seen like on myself when my eyebrows are not like carved or whatever, it kind of blends into my face and makeup and it looks like there was like no effort in the brows, or like, I don't know, I think it's when you're used to a look, you stick to it. So I'm used to this look, so when I like my carved brows, so when I see different brows, it looks like something's missing. Like, you know how some people feel like something is missing when they have no lashes on? That's how I feel if I don't do my eyebrow part of my makeup. This helps a lot to spray the beauty blender or wet it. So I'm just going to spray it with my setting spray. So my beauty blender's damp. And with that, squishy, squishy, I like to go like this and blend the product out a bit, you know. You don't want it to be... You want the carviness to show right at the brows and you want the rest to be blended out. Now that the brows are done, first step, which took a while but worth the time, I go back in with that same concealer I used to carve out my eyebrows. This one. And I just do a dash on my eye. Because this is going to be the base before you put your eyeshadow on. And I like to have a canvas so the color is really popping out, whatever eyeshadow I put on. Conceal that whole eye area like a concealer glasses. I now go in with my Huda Beauty Easy Bake in the shade Blondie with my powder puff, which is from Beauty Blender. I grab the product like this and I set where I put the concealer, but not the one where I've carved up here because I'm gonna still use a liquid product up there soon. I go in with my Juvia's Place. Have I been calling it Palace this whole time when it's Place? I don't know if I've been calling it Palace or Place. Anyways, Juvia's Place, the Nubian 2 palette. I not only use this palette for my eyes, but I use it as contour too. This palette it's got my shade, like the perfect contour shade right here, this brown. What color I'm gonna go in now though is I'm gonna mix this brown shade with this maroni shade, which you can see I eat this shade up. I use this shade like nobody's business. I love it. A fluffy brush because we want to really just pack it in, blend it out. This is not too precise, this is just, let's get it together. So I'm gonna go in with the brown shade, go straight in with the maroon shade that's mixed together on here, and do the outside, lift it where the eyebrow ends here, or you can go further. I like to just do that and blend it. Lift, blend up here, blend here as well, and skip right here on this part of the eye. I kind of blending it just a little bit past the eyebrow. It's a different brush this time for the black eyeshadow. You can see it kind of looks like a circle kind of shape. And we're gonna do like a powdered buffed out black line. This is not precise. And we're gonna bring it to here. Now with this brush we used earlier, we actually just gonna go quickly and just blend it so it's just dark on the outside bit. In jumping from eyes straight to foundation, we're going to come back to eyes very soon. I'm using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Way Foundation and swipe it on my face or on my hand. You know, I think it's more hygienic to put it on the back of your palm, probably not directly on your face. And I go like this. This foundation oxidizes, so it's not going to be this bright once it like marinates itself. And the forehead, do you see why I didn't put any powder there yet? Because we're going to blend it all together. Really make sure it's really blended. Trust the process, please, everyone. Trust the process. And now we're going to go in with a concealer, the same concealer I used to carve my brows. And I'm going to use a little bit above my lip. Because like there's like shadows here. Maybe mustache shadows because you got hair everywhere on your face. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. Just like do it there for shadows. And then I also go under eye. And I'm going to do this. Right? Like this because I'm going to reverse my nose. And the other way. This is like where glasses hold itself right here. And then I'm going to just slide right under where I did my eyeshadow and do that on the other side. And with a concealer that's a lighter shade, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Double Duty Beauty Concealer, which is in the shade 53G Deep Golden. I do my makeup in warm tones. I probably have a cool tone face, but I just like the warm tones on my skin. I feel like it looks like glowy, golden. But I should attempt to do cool tone makeup. When I get my makeup done for like work stuff, they use the cool tone makeup, which is probably closer. But I just love the golden looks. So my makeup is all kind of warmish. I know I blend this part with a brush and even go under here with one of the products left. If there's any product left on the brush, I do go and just blend up here. For my under eyes, I absolutely love going with a beauty blender for my under eyes. A brush, I understand the concept. When I do other people's makeup, like when people in my life ask me to do their makeup, if they want me to use a brush, I use a brush. But I love using a beauty blender underneath my eyes. At the moment, that's my vibe. So I go in, reverse it, my nose, and then pack all here. And lift it, and here, back and forth like a swing. And then I reverse my nose as well. I bring it lower as the product is like a little bit less. I bring it. And then I lift it. Back with the Huda Beauty in the shade Blondie. Tap, 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 tap. Open it up. There's some product at the top. Go in with the same powder puff. Grab the product. Now, I do like to go on the back of my hand a bit when it comes to under eye and then blend that. Now, what I'm about to do is go over a little bit on the nose and then the rest of what's on this thing. I'm not even tapping more. I'm just going to tap on my face and make sure I got something in my eye. Make sure everything is just set. So now my face is powdered. I don't know why I love the powdery look. I feel like on myself, when I don't set my under eyes, the look kind of creases easily. I get oily skin, so like I feel like it doesn't last as long on me. And I feel like it just looks a bit like, I don't know. So that's personally when I do my makeup on myself. Now, next thing I'm going to go in with is the contour, because I am looking very, very bright, like shine bright like a damn diamond. I'm going to go in back with the Juvia's Palace palette, which I told you I also use this for contour. And I'm going in with the dark brown shade with a fluffy brush. And then I like to contour and blend out that harsh line I did there as well. Also going to do down here a bit. We have not forgot about your forehead. This brush for my nose, and I go in with that same color. Go in with a blush. I use this type of brush. Is there a certain shade it is? I think it just might be the Moon by Benefit blush. Dancing in the Moonlight, sweeping this rich berry brush. Oh, I love a blush like this, and it sparkles a bit, so it's like blush and highlight, like it shines, it sparkles, like it's not sparkled, but it's like glistens kind of. I'm going in with the gold shade. I'm gonna go in my pinky and grab a bit, and I'm gonna put on the tip of my nose and down the bridge. And that's gonna be my nose highlight. Now it's gonna be a bit on my finger. I'm gonna blend it like this first so it's not as goldy, and then put my inner corner, whatever's there. Yep. Highlighting pencil. I'm going to do my waterline in black. This is a black shade. With that same eyelining pencil, I'm gonna grab some and go on the outside. This is a black shade. If you've got a lighter complexion, use a dark brown. Even lighter pale complexion, use like a brownie shade. Oh, I need to sharpen it. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna top it with a gloss. This is a sparkly gloss I've got on. I use like a shimmery sparkly shade and just line the ends of my eyes. Now with the Emco Beauty Extend Lash in the black shade, I do mascara. Now I'll wait for everything to dry before I set my face, because one mistake that you can do is if you have just put mascara or just eyeliner and you start spraying your face with the liquid, it can start dripping down. So I let it fully dry up and then I will set my face. The Maybelline Superstay Double Fixer. I love this spray, and I'm gonna go in and just spray my whole entire face. I really packed this on, to be honest. Dry. This is the finished hot girl makeup. If you wanted to add on lashes, you can add on lashes as well. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.